are nothing without you guys, and your support means absolutely everything to me. So thank you. I hope you guys drink drinks and eat spicy rigatoni and dance and have fun.
What does Benny Blanco's continued support mean to you? Especially when it comes to, supporting mental health awareness and also supporting your own. I think it's so important to equally have anyone around you, especially a partner that understands where your values are and what's important to you. And if they don't align morally, sometimes it can be a little cloudy. But I think it's really I know what matters to him. He knows what matters to me. And we're just there for each other. He's in competition with himself. I tell him he's always like, I want to be a part. I'm like, okay, you can. If the 2026 Grammy Awards were aiming for an unforgettable, heart-stopping moment, they found it. Not in a performance, not in a speech, but in a single electrifying embrace on a red carpet. For a brief moment, the music world seemed to hold its breath as Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, the pop culture icons whose love story once defined a generation, reunited before a sea of flashing cameras. Standing nearby, music producer and friend Benny Blanco looked on, embodying the stunned awe of fans everywhere. What happened next sent shockwaves through the industry, and it's a night that will be dissected and talked about for years to come. The 68th Annual Grammy Awards, held at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, promised to be memorable. The nominee list featured the industry's biggest names, and the tension was palpable as stars strutted down the red carpet. As usual, the press speculated about who might win, who might perform an unexpected duet, and who might cause a stir with their fashion choices. But no one, not even the most seasoned entertainment reporters, could have predicted the headline-grabbing reunion that would unfold under the strobe of paparazzi flashes. In the midst of the glitz and glamour, two of the most influential artists of their generation crossed paths, and their embrace became the night's defining moment. To understand the magnitude of that moment, it's necessary to revisit the complicated, decades-spanning history between Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. Their on-again, off-again romance dominated tabloid covers for much of the 2010s, captivating fans who referred to the couple as Jelena. Their relationship, marked by passionate highs and painful lows, mirrored the tumultuous journey of youth, fame, and personal growth. Selena Gomez, who first rose to fame as a Disney Channel star before launching a successful music career, has always been candid about her struggles with mental health and her journey towards self-acceptance. Justin Bieber, the Canadian teen heartthrob discovered on YouTube, weathered his own storms, public meltdowns, health scares, and the pressures of superstardom before finding stability and redefining his sound and public persona. Their public breakup in 2018 seemed definitive. Both stars moved on. Justin famously married Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, while Selena channeled her heartbreak into her critically acclaimed album Rare. Yet traces of their connection lingered in the lyrics of their songs, in cryptic social media posts, and in the persistent hope of fans who believed the story wasn't quite over. As the 2026 Grammys red carpet unfurled, anticipation buzzed in the air. Selena arrived first, radiant in a custom silver gown that shimmered under camera flashes. Her date for the evening was Benny Blanco, the acclaimed producer behind many of her chart-topping hits. Blanco, always a consummate collaborator, seemed happy to let Selena shine. Minutes later, Justin Bieber appeared dressed in a sleek, understated tuxedo. His arrival sent a ripple through the crowd, but no one expected him to cross paths with Selena so soon or so publicly. When their eyes met, the energy shifted. Onlookers described the moment as electric. What happened next played out like a scene from a movie. Selena, poised yet visibly emotional, took a step toward Justin. He hesitated for a split second, then closed the distance between them. They embraced not as pop stars or exes, but as two people who share profound history. Cameras clicked furiously, capturing every nuance. The whispered words, the lingering look, the supportive smile from Benny Blanco standing a few feet away. Within moments, social media erupted. Clips of the embrace flooded timelines. Fans, many of whom had grown up with Jelena's saga, speculated about what it meant. Was it closure? A new beginning? Or simply a rare moment of vulnerability between two people who once meant everything to each other? Though the spotlight was firmly on Justin and Selena, Benny Blanco's presence was impossible to ignore. The prolific producer has worked with both artists separately, and his friendship with Selena has been especially visible over the past year. Some fans wondered if Blanco might have played a role in orchestrating the reunion, or if he was simply there to support Selena. Industry insiders praised Blanco's demeanor that night. Rather than stepping into the drama, he stood back, offering a supportive presence and allowing the moment to belong to Justin and Selena. In interviews later that evening, Blanco was typically humble. "I just want to see my friends happy," he said. "That's all that matters to me." For many fans, the Grammy night reunion unlocked a flood of nostalgia. Social media platforms buzzed with throwback photos, video montages, and heartfelt tributes to Yelena. Some expressed joy, others offered words of caution, and a few speculated about the possible implications for Justin's marriage to Hailey Bieber. One fan tweeted, "Seeing Justin and Selena together again feels like my teenage years flashing before my eyes. I hope they're both happy whatever happens next." Another wrote, "Benny Blanco is all of us tonight, just watching history unfold." The moment also sparked a broader conversation about closure, forgiveness, and the ways in which public figures navigate personal relationships under the harsh glare of fame. For those who follow the ups and downs of Justin and Selena's relationship, the embrace represented something more than gossip fodder. It was a reminder of how far both artists had come and of the humanity that exists behind the headlines. The music industry, too, took notice. Several artists and executives praised Justin and Selena for their maturity and poise. "It takes courage to show up and be vulnerable, especially when the world is watching," said one Grammy-nominated songwriter. "They didn't have to do that, but they did, and that's powerful." Rumors swirled about what the embrace might mean for future collaborations. Would Justin and Selena record together again? Was Benny Blanco laying the groundwork for a musical reunion? While none of the parties confirmed any plans, the possibility alone was enough to send fans and industry observers into a frenzy of speculation. As the Grammy ceremony unfolded, the focus gradually shifted back to the awards themselves. Yet, the Justin-Selena moment lingered in the air, coloring the evening's proceedings with a sense of possibility and hope. When Justin took the stage later that night to accept an award for Best Pop Vocal Album, he thanked his supporters and spoke about growth, forgiveness, and the importance of surrounding oneself with good people. Selena, meanwhile, was seen in the audience, smiling supportively. Benny Blanco, ever the behind-the-scenes maestro, was spotted chatting with other producers and artists, his role in the night's drama a footnote but not forgotten. He later posted a photo of himself with both Justin and Selena, captioning it simply, "Proud of my friends." In the days following the Grammys, think pieces and opinion columns dissected every aspect of the reunion. Some called it a publicity stunt. Others saw it as a genuine act of reconciliation. For Justin and Selena, the embrace seemed to signal a new chapter, one not defined by the past, but by the grace with which they handled it. For Benny Blanco, the night solidified his reputation as both a hitmaker and a true friend. His quiet support was a reminder that sometimes the most powerful gestures are those that happen quietly, almost invisibly. In an industry built on spectacle, Benny's presence was a gentle counterpoint, a testament to loyalty and understanding. As the world watched the aftermath unfold, it became clear that the story didn't end with that embrace. It was a new beginning, not just for Justin and Selena, but for anyone who has ever loved deeply, lost, and found the courage to move forward with openness and hope. Fans speculated about what would come next. Would the music world witness a new collaboration between the pop legends, perhaps with Benny Blanco orchestrating the magic behind the scenes? Or was this night simply a beautiful, fleeting reminder that healing is possible, even in the harshest spotlight? One thing was certain. The 2026 Grammys had delivered a moment that would live on in pop culture history, not for who won or lost, but for the raw, unscripted humanity it revealed. For those who tuned in hoping for drama, they got something far richer, a glimpse of forgiveness, support, and the enduring power of connection, both in music and in life.